Oh, oh yeah. I just gotta wait for the opponent to join up. Talking to him now. He's going to be searching for me in a second. Little number 9 versus number 20. Oh, both undefeated. Maybe I'll try searching for him. There we go. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Here we go.
In the state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of the Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Baylor head coach before
those
he
uniforms
understands the
are
importance of
freaking
this
awesome.
game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Horned Frogs headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
Not a great start, guys.
Special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. They'll take the penalty and move them back.
Rush DT package.
Motion from the wideout. Here's Lagway to pass. Dumps it off in the flat.
Oh, the lag.
He's got some space.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally...
Makes the grab and room to run. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bagway. Throws to the tight end.
Nice. Ooh.
And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Defense.
The run inside. It's Turner. Finding some room. Just
I need more defense.
Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Bears have this offense rolling. Right back to the well.
Jesus.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
Run in the red zone, it's Turner. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Turner. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
On the option. He'll toss it.
Got it.
Touchdown, Bears!
Yes.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
All right, offense time.
They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah, that's right, we do. We get it back, Winston. What I see so far.
From the gun, it's Payne. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the
block
sticks,
so
don't have
fast.
to get in bad situations. This defense better respond. All the way down the field.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job.
Looking for triangle or X here.
Was and getting to the ball carrier. Really
Triangle.
good job at the point of attack.
Threw it behind him. Sick.
Can't make the play on third
Not
down.
great.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the
Tried
case
to
with this
not
offense right
fucking
now. They
shank
just
this punt,
don't
though.
seem to be clicking in the passing game.
No, I fucking shanked it again.
Kick
Ooh,
is
I
in
got
the air.
lucky.
Trying to make one miss. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion.
I really hate this for me.
Throws it
Yep.
deep.
Fuck!
Man,
Oh!
that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down.
Oh!
You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and Relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline
Nice.
reporter. It was a 0-0
Let's go, boys.
Yes, both teams from the same region. So a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games. And with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too. And I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
Yes, let's go.
After the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a...
I tell you, I'm not kicking any field goals, though.
On the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
We're going to do this.
TCU has it back, in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They went 3-and-out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got him on the RPO. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short.
Let's go. We're not dead yet.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep
Looking at
this drive
circle
moving.
here.
Back to throw, it's Craig. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Nowhere to go.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are...
Ooh, I thought he hit me before that.
No doubt, that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Payne.
Can't even beat a guy. Goddamn.
Up on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
They punt it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose.
Oh, you gotta get him there. Gotta get him there.
Marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
They made another nice run, and you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
Working that left side now. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
TCU 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Come on, I fucking put all the guys down there too.
At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Bears! He got a step and just dusted the field. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Yes, it's read
game
perfectly.
is entirely different.
Wish I didn't.
They didn't get a
Right
push
into
at
my
all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got out of trouble.
Are you kidding?
Fires the pass. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They're going to run it to the right. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Long way to go on second down. They give it to him again. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway unloads to the wideout. Left side is Freeman. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's going to run it. There he goes.
Jesus Christ.
They made the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Lagway.
No one's even there.
Right, it's Brown. Touchdown, Bear. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Red pass, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground.
What?
That's not the first time they've seen that.
All over him immediately.
Couldn't do a thing there.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up
Getting rocked.
into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
Gonna triangle or X here.
Moving the pocket, it's Craig.
Of course.
Hit,
Fuck!
knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense. Being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Throwing, Lagway. Still looking to his right.
What do you guys do?
He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes off. He chews up yards and makes a big play.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. He's going to take off. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to me.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick give. It's Turner. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Lagway to pass. Right side, it's Turner. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy.
Oh, my God, get him.
I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Oh, he's got some space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Flagway wants to throw. Caught. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout called by the offense, and maybe an opportunity to run a couple of plays to put up points before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Flagway unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 15 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Cavaliers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going.
They win their 2nd straight game, and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
No. Oh, wow, I got lucky.
Over the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense.
Did he just have him
He goes at the 39.
finding? Jesus
The
Christ.
pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there.
God, what just happened?
Receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
God damn.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
What are you doing?
Misses badly on that one.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in a hurry-up. Sets his feet. It's Craig. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Oh, he got loose. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been
touchdown, Horned Frogs! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So the 16-play drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
TCU 7.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. From the gun, running back on the move. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throwing, Lagway. Out wide right, it's Turner.
Oh, come on.
Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last big play, one that can really jump-start a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Straight ahead, it's Turner. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lagway to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work in the final period of this one. It's inside. It's Turner. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Oh, my God.
Right to him, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it himself. Doing it himself again. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's small. Caught, and he's got room. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of.
Gashes the heart of the knee, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And he added the extra point.
TCU 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Keep it on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots.
Looking to take a shot. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
How come we didn't tackle him?
Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Rides to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This rivalry might not always get the headlines in the state of Texas, but it is full of passion, and the Bears will